guys? It's your boy Conference, and today we're talking about the weekly update. Okay, so I was actually pretty hyped up on this weekly update. I actually had a feeling that at some point in time, Bungie would want to talk about the lore of guns, in a sense, and the design of them. And the only reason I think that is because Destiny has very similar aspects to Borderlands in that sense, and this is one of those aspects that they're actually trying to improve on, which is only in turn gonna make it more fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's talk about some of these guns, okay? Let's talk about this update. So this week when it comes to guns, Bungie went and said that this isn't just an arms deal though. Our designers have been hard at work creating a wealth of weapons that will infuse the gun racks in the tower with some more diversity and heritage. Then they incorporated a little bit of lore with some historic notes provided by Commander Zavala. The weapons used by our guardians come from the salvaged remains of our golden age and new discoveries in advanced energy systems. After collapse, gunsmiths, who were the best at repurposing and repairing these artifacts, quickly became crucial to any group's survival. But with large arsenals comes power. And threats to our common goals force the city to monitor the size of its weapon foundries. The foundries that survive today are the best of the best. Some are built on centuries-old traditions and tribal knowledge. Others grew with new discoveries and rediscoveries, and each one has proven vital to our survival. And then Bungie gets into talking about the weapons that have defended our city, that have defended our last bastion of hope, known as the Tower. Yeah! First up, let's talk about Hakke. I think it's Hakke? Hakke? I like saying Hakke, like hawk. Actually, what is that? What is those two dots? Here, I need to Google what those two dots makes, and as far as sound goes. How do you make that? How do you make that thing? How do you make the dots? How do you make the dots on the A? That's all I want to know right now. Okay, now that I've found it, I found it actually in the Destiny forums. It is pronounced hockey, kind of like hockey, but like Hakke. Hakke. Okay, you know, like that. That sounds rough. That sounds right rusty. I mean, it is kind of right rusty in its sense. So Hakke is functional, reliable, and unapologetic. How rude, right? The description to it goes: hammers, not scalpels. Relatable design harkening back to the lost era. Hakke is not about exciting form; it is about exciting function. A weapon's weapon. Hakke is the instrument of the people. Think of the people that made the AK-47. That's the same idea as this, really, when you think about it. Then there's also a tactical analysis provided by Sandbox designer John Wisniewski. Yeah, building reliable tools built for soldiers in the field. Hakke values simplicity over intricacy, function over flair. Hakke weapons all start with a more tightly focused band of base stats that don't spike as high or as low as other weapon families, granting a solid foundation for growing the weapon. On a Hakke talent grid, you'll see a simplified set of scopes that work best for the weapon, front-loaded perk nodes with the stat upgrade options occupying the final column. Hakke perk selection is focused on defensive actions and combat tactics. Hakke pulse rifles fire a burst of 4 rounds with damage adjusted to match the DPS of each 3-round burst, meaning the pulse rounds do less individually but are equal as a group. Fire time between bursts is slightly faster. So that's kind of like a little teaser of what you're going to get out of Hakke weapons. And they all look pretty awesome. They look like genuine today weapons, and that's what's cool about it. That's the label of Hakke is revolving around that essentially, which is awesome. And here's a nice little tidbit for you. Look at this. Look what you look at that. Look at this one. Look at this one. That, my good friends, is an Iron Banner sidearm, produced and made by Hakke, of course. Look at that. Fucking, oh, I want that right now. Like, I want that right now. I would lose my mind if they were selling this Iron Banner. But obviously they won't be selling this Iron Banner during Iron Banner this Tuesday. But still, would you just, Next up we got Omolon. And the motto for Omolon is, the future is what we make it. The future is what we make it. So a brief description provided by lead artist is once again experimental, bordering on irresponsible, powered by barely understood technology. A fusion of the mad scientist and product engineer of the new frontier. Hallmark is the liquid ammo displays and Omolon power cells. Omolon is the future returned. And the tactical analysis of Omolon is pioneers of energy weaponry. Omolon is the first foundry to experiment beyond the world of combustion ballistics. Sporting lighter ergonomic frames, Omolon weapons all start with the generous base handling stats to build from. Omolon talent grids focus on behavioral perks over stat customization. Legendary talent grids are the only weapons that offer 3 perks, one as the first non-scope upgrade. and 2 is the binary choice in the final column. Perk selection favors perks that are energy based and/or go behind the weapon to interact with the wielder's abilities or status. So that's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking cool. An example of an Omolon weapon today is the hard light. There you go, boom. So my little brief example of a Hakke weapon was that Iron Banner pistol, just as a heads up, guys. But honestly, we haven't seen much from Hakke. We'll say, we're gonna fucking say Hakke, okay? That seems right. They haven't produced much in the Destiny universe so far, whereas Omolon has the hard light right now, and that's their jam. Now, Omolon weapons look very cool, very futuristic looking, and the hand cannon for the Omolon weapon series looks the fucking coolest. Looks the coolest out of all of them. Look at this hunter, looking so awesome. Look at this guy, just chilling with his Omolon hand cannon, Edgelord 2000. Over here. Boom! And the sniper rifle? Oh my lordy lord. That looks like a fucking beam rifle. That looks amazing. That looks like a railgun from Halo. That's awesome! That's so awesome. Now, next up we've got Suros. As you guys know, Suros, of course, is... You know, everyone knows Suros as Suros Regime. Now, come Taken King, when we call things the Suros, we're going to be referring to multiple things because Suros is going to be a brand. And the motto of Suros is elegance in the face of brutality. Very well designed, I will say. Bungie's lead artist says, "This is my sword. Function is a given. It must be given form. Design is owned. Precision. Every curve, every line, every chamfer, whatever the fuck, speaks to this Suros philosophy. Suros is the elegance amidst brutality." And the tactical analysis of this guy are, some say the best weapon for a Guardian is the one they can customize to match their intent. Suros believes in options, weapons that can be repurposed for a variety of combat situations. Suros talent grids offer 2 columns of 2 stat perks, granting more options for changing weapon stats than any other Foundry. The single behavior perk is grounded in the middle of the talent grid as a focus point for the weapon's core potential. If you want a weapon that can flex from CQ to range, quick to powerful, fast handling to hard hitting, all with the swap of a few nodes, Suros. Look no further! Suros! And yeah, like, we all know Suros Regime today is amazing, and it kind of like, for example, we know Suros Regime as that exact description essentially, which is really cool. Now there's a lot of weapons coming with Weapon Foundries. There's going to be all sorts of weapons dedicated to Weapon Foundries, which is really fucking cool. And once again, I come back to the topic of Borderlands did this really well. Now, if Bungie can do this really well, then that creates kind of that Borderlands feel to it, which is really awesome. You know, like I said, I've always kind of seen this coming where we all knew that there was Weapon Foundries, we all knew that they existed and all that stuff. Omolon, Hakke, Tex Mechanica, all these different Weapon Foundries existed, and we kind of like knew, we sort of knew what they were about, but not really. But now we're gonna really fucking know what these weapons are all about, what these weapon companies, these Weapon Foundries are all about. And that's going to be awesome because I believe those foundries are also going to kind of include factions a little bit, which is really cool. Like, let's say, like, New Monarchy really focuses on Suros, or, like, Future War Cult really focuses on Omolon and stuff like that. And, like, you know, Dead Orbit, maybe they focus on Tex Mechanica, which is the last word, may I point out. An example of Tex Mechanica weapons is the last word. It's just gonna be, it's gonna be fucking cool. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited for this update. I'm so excited for this new expansion. The Taken King's gonna be awesome. And that's not the only crazy thing that I noticed. Look at this guy here. I just want you guys to look at this gun. This is apparently, according to the press release photos, is a Warlock rifle. We are apparently potentially going to have class-based weapons. That's nuts. Maybe those are our new exotics. Who knows? Maybe those are made by certain manufacturers, or aka foundries, but made for a specific character or class. Because this gun right here could be an Omolon weapon, for example, but only particularly made for warlocks. Like, maybe you get, like, some sort of bounty from my core array. It's just like, yo, what up? I got this weapon, or whatever, you know? And it's like, you can only kind of use it, you know? It's like, what the fuck? That's exclusive. That's VIP. That's, like, backstage access right there. Boom! So, once again, I am very excited for Taken King. Just, like, I'm kind of flipping through press release photos right now, guys. It just looks amazing. It looks fantastic. This is the every new expansion, we always say this is the Destiny we've been hoping for, and it only gets better, which is what I'm really stoked for. Alright, I'm dragging on. I'm sorry. I gotta stop talking. I'm excited about Destiny, okay? Is that such a problem? No, it's not. So that's all I got to talk about for today, guys. As per usual, drop a like for your boy Goblins if you enjoyed the video. And I'll be back here with more Destiny content shortly, so take it easy, guys. Have a general good. Stay subscribed, stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out! Spilt a little bit of water on me. What's up, guys? It's Goblins here, and today we're talking about the fact that we hit 1,000 subscribers. This is kind of like my appreciation video and just saying how awesome all of you guys are. I'm super stoked that we hit 1,000. It's the second time I've done this on YouTube.